What's up, FOF fam? Coach Nardella back for another film room episode. We got Carolina Johns Hopkins from last weekend. Hopkins won 13-9, but UNC won the Faceoff battle 15-11. I think this is a great look at Brady Wambach, Andrew Tyher, Logan Callahan, and Tyler Dunn. I thought this game features a ton of great headmans in transition, a lot of good scoring opportunities, some gritty ground ball play, and a lot of great technique. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised to watch this one.
Cameron missed the first face-off, so we got the second one coming up. Callahan gets this one clean with a good left-hand move. This is a great diving play by Tyher. Steals what could have been a fast break and a transition opportunity. Great job using his legs, pushing upfield. UNC does have transition. They elect to kind of hold here and just play 6-on-6. Refs in the way. This might be a theme. We see Callahan drop back. Tyher does a good job countering. Ball pops up. Great play by the wing there. And anytime you're in transition, try not to hang the stick for face-off guys or D-middies, right? It's just an easy way to get trail check. Great backdoor exit. Way to run to some green and just flick this ball into space. Give your team a chance to clear. It's a pretty athletic play by Carolina here, and they draw a foul by the outsides. Both guys have similar stance. They kind of stagger with that right foot forward and the left back. This is a great rollout, backdoor. Wambach loses his feet. Great one-handed GB, kind of fumbles it and is able to get it back to the goalie for a clear. See the stance like I was talking about. Callahan hits the whistle on this one. Great defensive exit. Really good collapse from Carolina's wings. They might have scouted that, knowing he likes to go backwards. Tyher stays on him, ends up coming up with a great loose ball. Refs in the way again. Looks like Callahan gets the clamp. Wambach does a great job getting his stomach to his helmet, making the exit tough, but Callahan does a great job finding space, pushing transition. And again, Hopkins elects to play 6-on-6. Now, Callahan's left hand's a little bit over the line here. Refs not doing their job. Don't line them up. It almost seems like both players roll in. We got a little arm hook there. And they gave this one to Hopkins for the backward shovel. I don't love that counter. I think, one, you're asking guys to go forward, but two, you're just really encouraging the ref to make a call for holding. All right, a little slower getting set up here. Both guys like to bend those elbows. You see that. It's another counter. Callahan's got to get out a little quicker when he wins those clamps. Really good GB by Wambach. Dangerous flip. They end up getting transition off of it, but Hopkins kind of recovers and makes him play 6-on-6. Refs in the way again. Wambach hits the whistle. Great backdoor. Way to handle that. Draws the flag, and then they just settle it down. They're going to take the free possession and the man up. Anticipated rake, probably a scouting report, watching a guy like Tyler Dunn who uses bottom edge moves. Great job using that rollout right off the whistle and getting out. This time he cooks him out the front. UNC's got transition. Again, sidearm shot. Goalie backs it up. What'd I say? Shoot overhand, folks. Good rollout by Tyher. Great job with the tight turn, getting upfield. UNC's got transition again. This is a good job running the break. He kind of handcuffs his boy there. I would tell your trailer to hang back a little bit so his hands are more free, especially if guys have a pull. Great backdoor exit. Awesome drag. We love to see the effort diving for GBs. Great job by Callahan finishing this one and then pushing upfield. Refs in the way again. Thank you, buddy. Clamp win by Callahan. Great loose ball. Great shovel pass and headman. Hopkins is off to the races. Terrible throw by the pole. That stuff happens. It's hard throwing behind you when you're full head of steam going forward. Try to get that ball out earlier, especially if you're a face-off guy running down. Great roll of thumb. This is an excellent ground ball. Pretty funny. Those guys hit each other, and UNC actually scores on this one. You know, sometimes you got to be lucky to be good, but you got to be good to get lucky, and that's just a great job staying with the play. Again, you see similar stances. Callahan hits the whistle. Stick flexes backwards. Good job improvising, popping this out back left, running away from pressure, making a lefty pass down the alley. Good job by Hopkins breaking out, giving their face-off man an outlet. We got Tyher back again. Callahan's kind of dominated him on the clamps. This is another great play, just feeling pressure, headmanning the ball, another transition opportunity. And a great block by UNC there. An awesome run out by Colin Krieg to get the possession. Little heavier on his hands there was Wambach. Great job going forward. Way to hit the point. Probably could have drew that point guy a little bit more to give that ready attackman a shot on the break. Rolled into it. Let's go in UNC. Now, what I like to do is pick the ball up and run right at the guy in those situations, especially if he's slow to kind of give you the 5 yards, or if he's looking at the ref. It's an easy way to draw a 30-second flag. A little bit more delayed on the setup here. They both come down. Tyre hits this whistle. He leaves it behind. That's why I don't love the backwards clamp. You're flexing the stick backwards. You have limited control. It does help getting that top edge over. However, a lot of times it keeps you stuck when you try to exit, and it leaves you susceptible to counters. Great ground ball play. Another good defensive exit. Wambach anticipates and jumps it, gets a good check on it. This is great support by the Hopkins wing crew to come up with this one, get it down to their offense. Logan's a little heavier on his hands there. It's a great backward shovel for not getting called for the hold there. You see Tyre's playing a little bit of wings too, which I love out of him. Ref's in the way again. Callahan wins the clamp. Another counter. Good job staying on him. Miss GB. UNC comes up with it. You know, a lot of these college games come down to some of those little plays that make a huge difference. Gaining extra possessions. Funky pass by the goalie. And I left this one in here just to see, like, when you go back, you got to help your team clear, because this is what can happen when you don't. And when things get messy, you know, UNC is going to end up getting a failure to advance here. They're diving all over. They might, and they end up getting a flag out of it, right? So always be prepared for those rides to press you a little bit when you go backwards. This is a great job getting out quickly. Nice quick GB. Another good job hitting the point. They fumbled this one. It could have been a good look and transition in a game where they lost by a couple goals. You'd love to see them cash in on some of these opportunities. Here we got a nice little tie-up. Wambach's kind of using his knee to block Callahan. Callahan's doing a good job getting to his shoulder. So you get a little bit of a standoff. Great GB play by Hopkins. It's tough. Whenever you're going against poles like that, I would try to lift his stick. Thanks for watching, guys.